I like it. I wrote it down too. Lunox, great pick. They just need someone to actually be able to survive in the lane. This is great by Dewa. I feel like game 2, they've actually gotten the winning draft again. Juicin is going to have a tough time. We were talking about how the Edith, the Rrq, maybe the Cho could come in to actually, help the Juicin in clear. But now it's a Franco in the mid lane up against a Cho and an Aurora. They're going to be able to pin down Juicin in the early game, and they should be able to get that early game. And even if it goes to late, Rrq Hoshi will be really dependent on the Franco pick, on the hooks connecting, on Dyron to be the initiator. So technically, the initiation isn't even that guaranteed with the Edith. You could still miss out on that. And meanwhile, for the Cho, you can catch a whole lot of these players.
And it looks like here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Dewa are 1 game away of going a full 2-0 against the Rrq that have found their winning formula, that have found their momentum. Can the gods once again reign supreme over the kings? We shall see as we enter game number 2.
Will the gods help the robots win the half-season champion? Let's see again, little folks. Land of Dawn, here we go.
Again, the start here, Ling versus Julian. Julian is actually a pretty good matchup against the lane because when Ray pops into Tempest Blades, you can try to make a guess as to where he drops. You can put the chain down, you can also get the enhanced sword to escape, so a lot of different ways to tackle these fights. And this is why I also wanted the Lunox instead of any other marksman in the gold lane. Up against Rrq's Franco and Carry, Brilliance out, escape. And you can see with the flicker, he can actually also join in these team fights. He wasn't able to do so last game, by the way. He was on a Purify, so he was kind of limited in the ways that he can actually enter a team fight. Now he can do the Ruby DD combo much easier. And Chorizo getting the Arlet here in the side lane. It is also, the fact that they decided to flex the Edith into XP against the Arlet is going to be tough. Chorizo's going to have a lot more kill pressure. And if we take a look at the emblems here, oh, yeah, Skyler has actually opted to go for Master Assassin. Definitely not a fan of that here in this game up against Dewa because this is, it's not a horrible lane for the carry, but you're not going to be able to get those solo kills. Chorizo.
Yep, now looking for Tempest to play. Dyron very low and will be taken down. First blood this time will fall to the gods. Jinda will not be able to find the trade. Ray jumps in again. This might be a mistake as Sutsujin was able to find the outplay, but it will be Watt getting solo kill in the bottom side of the map. Ueza looking for the trade on towards Watt. Ueza will fall with the help of Ido.
What is going on in the first 2 minutes of the game, ladies and gentlemen? Both of these teams are fighting it out left, right, and center. But it looks like it's Rrq that hold over that small gold lead, 700 to their name right now. As we can have a moment to talk about this, what happened in these side lanes?
It's a caster curse. I said it's not probable that you'll get a solo kill. And Skyler says, nah, I'd solo kill. Sutsujin gets the turtle, and Rrq are able to get the lead. That was 2 kills in the bottom. That was a 2v1. It was not a solo kill. It was a 1v2, and Skyler won it.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, pre-level 4, it is going to be difficult for Watt to hold control over that lane, especially with how much pressure Edok has been given. So maybe that's why Skyler went in for the Master Assassin. Just with that early portion of the game, understanding that there's going to be a lot of highlight from Edok in the gold lane as well to look for the advantage against the Lunox.
Yeah, but again, for Lunox, for Watt, right, there's really no reason to go for a fight. All he needs to do is scale up and survive, because as long as he gets to some of the items in the mid-game, that's it. Dewa will have an overwhelming lead around the neutral objectives, but now again, it's the same story. It's deja vu to game 1. It's Rrq with the lead. It's 1K because of a mistake, and then they should be able to control the game with the turtle, the first turtle. It is literally the exact same way that it's playing out. I really hope for Rrq, though, that they fix those mistakes from game 1.
Let's see if they do. It looks like that turtle should be spawning in around 50 seconds. Skyler gets the corrosion scythe, so that does give him a little bit of a lead. Wait a second.
Quicker wave dragon. The damage will not be enough to take him down just yet. The surprise, it comes through clutch. Every king needs a hand. It seems like Edok fits that role. Watts gets taken out as well. Keys airborne. Good night, Dewa United. It seems like Rrq, they will be able to find the double for Skyler.
Skyler is at 4-0-1 on a carry in 4 minutes. I'm wondering what the items are going to be looking at in just a few moments, as he's going to get a little bit more gold as well. from that gold shield. This is a big, big win for Rrq if they can bring Skyler forward from that early portion of the game.
They're just getting out-executed here. Daewha United going for these picks when, again, for what? It's all about just staying alive in this lane, yet they're trying to utilize the kill pressure that unfortunately isn't there. Not after getting killed by Skyler like that early on. A 2v1, Skyler getting 2-0 at the start of the game, and they still try to play around their gold lane. Now it's a loss everywhere on the map, and Daewha, similarly to game number 1, actually exactly the same. They're gonna have to rely on Rrq to make a mistake, and I don't know if Rrq are gonna make the same mistake twice.
Things are not looking good here for the side of Daewha United. Another engage, cancelled with the Purify. Now Keys with the Flicker, very aggressive, but now the damage will not come through just yet. Tempest of Blade pop will find Rinse, but Watts receives a lot of damage from the Prince, the King, Skyler, who has Golden Staff as well. 2v1 top lane, so Rizzo, will he be able to find a clear? Yes, he will, and that will be Rrq disengaging.
What is that damage already from Skyler? Let's take a look at his items.
Corrosion and the Golden Staff at 5 minutes. This is ridiculous. Oh my lord, he's going to get, I think, the DHS by, what, 7:30? That might be the fastest we've ever seen the 3-item power spike for a carry in MPL Indonesia Season 14 if he's actually able to get it at 7:30. Unreal timers for Skyler, the king in the gold lane. And for Daewha United, they are just so far behind, right? Even in the jungle where you would expect Ray to be able to outfarm Sutsujin, because he's actually died twice, it has given Sutsujin much more room to go for Mueza.
Not commit the Flicker. Daewha United, they're looking for that big 5v5. They will try to recreate what they did in that first game.
And look at this, Skyler, Munchie again. I think the main difference here in game number 2 is Rrq have kind of pivoted back. Oh, wait a second!
Oh, styling Mueza suppress, and Skyler will pick up the monster. The final slash on towards Dyron, flickers out Primal Wrath. That will save his life. Bray with the Tempest of Blade will not be able to find one. Oh, being such a nuisance in the jungles of Daewha United.
That was horrifying. That was horrifying for Daewha. You can even see Ray just really trying to get out of that situation as fast as he could. Rrq were chasing him down like rabid dogs. They're holding on to the snowball now, and they want to be able to translate it over, close this as fast as they can. Not wanting to repeat that same mistake they did in game number 1. It's a 5k gold lead, so it's, again, very similar. So Sutsujin should be able to get this neutral objective down. And Skyler, there you go. You say 7:30? Make it 7 minutes, DHS.
7 minutes, DHS is ridiculous. Again!
Oh my goodness, Sorizo, final slash on towards E-Dog at the backside! Rinse with the flank!
Wow.
Immune pops, godlike for Skyler, but what will be the trade? And also Rinse, so it's a 2-for-1 for Rrq. So
7 minutes, you get the DHS on top of just having a massive goalie. You can see the mechanics of this man, that spacing against the final slash, and then maneuvering out of the Frigid Glacier. Skyler, don't even go for Purify. What is that spell for? You don't even get hit by anything.
Has he even used it?
Maybe in the bottom lane, but yeah, no, we haven't seen it.
Not just yet, not just yet. He's gonna be taking down yet another turret.
Oh my.
And he's got the damage, my guy!
goodness, that's a solo from Skyler in the front side. Darwin will not be able to sustain the damage. Watts and the turret will take him down. But now it's going to be the orange buff again. I mean, Skyler, spells are overrated, seems like.
Yeah, but he's been able to find so much success coming in from Dyron as well, right? It seems like every time Skyler goes in and tries to go for a commitment on the damage that he goes for, Dyron jumps in as well, is able to sustain some of that damage and usually is able to ult out. In that second time he did it, unfortunately, he wasn't able to repeat that same success. But Daewha, looking for the concealed play, looking for that moment, doesn't quite get it, and it's now an 8k gold lead. It's a bigger lead than what we saw from game number 1.
And you can still see the respect. Skyler, oh my.
That's the hunt. Sorizo figures out, but the damage from the shurikens will not be enough to take him down. K's untargetable, but he will fall regardless. Alongside Watt, that's the 2 damage dealers from Daewha United going to bed.
I mean, what can they do? They can't do anything.
No damage.
Rrq are just steamrolling through. They're taking candy away from a toddler, from a baby. Daewha can't do anything.
The mid-face mid-turret will fall as well without the Lord. Now it's going to be more as a pull, but Chorizo taken down. Tempest Blade the backside, and as well as Watts will find the trade. But they want United, they have answered. And now Hayes, Ray, looking for the defense. Oh my goodness, the damage from Skyler. He finds a maniac in this game.
MVP for game number 1 was Watts, but this time it is going to be Skyler that pulls them forward and looks for the end.
The Kings of Kings, they have answered back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 3.
Welcome to game 3 and welcoming our half-season champions. It's Rrq.
The Kings say, sit down, boy. This is not your turf. This is home court for Rrq. Every match in Indo is home court for Rrq. You can hear every single kill Skyler got. The crowd just goes wild. The crowd goes crazy. You can hear it every single time. Even when he gets a farm, it almost seems, right? He gets the cannon minion. Crowd goes, wah! And then it just continues. That's why when the king moves, the crowd follows, the people follow, and man, crazy support. Rrq, half-season champ, just like that. One game was all they needed. And my goodness, Dewa United, after game 1's mistake from them in the early game, they decided, you know what? Let's do that again in game 2.
Battered, and second game battered. Very fast as well, under 11, I believe.
It was
Under 11.
he
Surely.
got DHS at 7
Under
minutes,
12,
fam.
maybe.
That is ridiculous.